philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil's subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery.
When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell?
At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus. And so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will?
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Recognized as an Axiom Business Award winner, the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Bud C store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
GDP annualized comes in with a significant downside surprise. 0.7% is the annualized read. 1% was the median estimate. 2.1% was the previous number.
The economy, the first quarter of 2017, grew by 0.7%. What are you, nuts? That is insane. We are not growing. This is incredible. 0.7%? This is nuts. But boy, let all these guys on these Wall Street shows like CNBC, love to hear from them. Listen to this nonsense. Right after that report came out. Do you know what 0.7% is? There's no growth. That's ridiculous. We're not growing. 8 years, we're not growing. Here we go.
Economic momentum is broadening and improving.
The economy you look at it right now from the day that Obama walked into the office in 2009, it is much better.
So the economy is moving in the right direction. Stock prices are rising.
Percent of the people in this poll say President Obama gets credit for the good economy.
Well, I think right now the basic economy is sound.
The economy is on track to achieve our statutory goals.
Do you believe this? They don't tell the truth. And it all comes back to advertising. I've told you that. All these TV shows, they have to get advertisers. And these advertisers get grumpy if they come out and tell the truth. Advertisers, automobile, I don't care what it is, pillows, or whatever they sell. They want the people on these financial shows to be upbeat. You're not going to sell a pillow or a car if you're downbeat. They're not going to advertise with you if you're downbeat. They want you to pump. Everything is fine. Everything's terrific. And they came out I never saw such pumping. Listen to this.
You know what, hey, let's bring in Steve Leisman.
Every economist. Oh, Steve Leisman. Let me introduce you to this dope. Steve Leisman, right before we had the crash, not the dot-com crash, but the housing financial crash, he came out and he told everybody, wow, look at the consumer. He's spending far more than he's making. Look how resilient he is. Wow, what a wonderful economy. Now listen to him.
Hey, let's bring in Steve Leisman.
Every economist that we have, that we poll, every economist I follow says, ignore this number. It does not show the truth.
Oh, ignore the number. Ignore the 0.7%. What if it came in at 3%? Would they ignore it then? Oh, absolutely not. There'd be a black tie dinner on Wall Street. Are you kidding? Are you nuts? an honest number, just ignore it.
Hey, let's bring in Steve Leisman.
Every economist that we have, that we poll, every economist I follow says, ignore this number. It does not show the true state of the economy.
Doesn't show the true state of the economy. I can't even say it. Oh, my God. Doesn't show the true state of the economy. Really? But if it was 3%, I bet he'd say it would.
We can't quite get our brain around why you have this weak consumer spending with...
You can't get your brain around it, Steve, because your brain is so small it could fit into a thimble. That's how small your brain is. You are so stupid. You're a dumb human being.
We can't quite get our brain around why you have this weak consumer spending with high consumer confidence along with decent wages.
Decent wages? We had 0.2% wages. Don't spend it all in one place, I said last month. 0.2%. Are you kidding? The biggest problem, I said this the other day, see, they won't admit to it, is the debt. When people aren't making good wages, when all the people for 8 years, all the jobs have been part-time, lousy service jobs, 8 years, it's now catching up. When you're working part-time and you got health insurance that's going up through the roof and rentals going up through the roof, you have nothing left to go out and spend. So what do you use? You start using your plastic. And credit cards, the banks will keep sending them to you. Keep sending them to you. Credit card after credit card. That's what's keeping this country alive is plastic. If it wasn't for plastic, we'd be in the deepest depression ever. It's plastic that's holding this country up. So now, finally, after 8 years, you pull the screen back and you really see what's going on. Now that Trump took over, the BLS isn't in there playing games. It's unbelievable. And Leisman says he doesn't understand. Well, let me tell you, if you don't grow your economy, how do you grow the economy? By not having interest rates at 0% for 8 years. When you have interest rates at 0% for 8 years, you're killing and you're screwing the savers. And when you're killing and screwing the savers, especially the retirees, you're killing and screwing the small businesses, because it's the small businesses who get loans from local community banks, and the local community banks get their money from savings, and then they loan to businesses, and the small businesses go out and they buy their commodities, they start hiring, but none of that's happened. Not only that, but Obama, remember what he did? He went in and killed the community banks. He started the Dodd-Frank rule so that there'd be thousands and thousands and thousands of regulations so that a small business could not get a loan from a community bank. That's what's going on, Steve Leisman, you idiot. So small business for 8 years, which was the answer. Small business was the answer, and Obama killed small businesses because he was a socialist. He wanted to build a big social welfare society. So when you start killing your engine, small businesses are the engine. And when you kill that engine, and you kill it when you kill the banks, when you say to people, I'm giving you nothing, I'm not giving you anything, I'm going to give you 0.1% of 1% for savings. I'm going to drop it from 5% down to 0.1% for 1% because I got to take care of my buddies. That's what Obama did. He said, I got to take care of my buddies. Exactly what he did. What are you, nuts? He took care of his pals. That's what went on. He took care of his pals. He took care of the bankers. And that's why we didn't grow. He gave them a $4 trillion gift. Are you kidding? Obama, why do you think they're giving him $400,000 to speak for 30 minutes on Wall Street about health care? Who would give him $400,000 for a 30-minute speech other than Wall Street fat cats who he said...
I did not run for office to be helping out a bunch of fat cat bankers on...
You liar! That's exactly why you did. Exactly what you did. In return, as a presidential candidate, you, Obama, promised to these Wall Street fat cats, the 9 largest fat cats, the 9 largest banks, the CEOs, you promised them You said to them, you give me enough money that I can win this presidential campaign, and I will give you a gift back worth $4 trillion. That's what he did. You donate most of that money that I need to my campaign, I'll give you a gift of $4 trillion. What was that gift? It's called quantitative easing. He cut a deal. That's what he did. The deal that he cut was quantitative easing, which is he says to the Federal Reserve, print money and give it to these bankers. Don't charge them any interest, so when they do loan money, they have no cost. They made $4 trillion. More when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Phil's Gang, we offer a choice of high-power, color-coded stock charts, all seamlessly integrated, so you can tackle the market the way you want to. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 Stock Charts. From Phil's Gang are high-performance HTML5 web-based charts that work on any browser and device, so you could put live streaming data and fully interactive charts in the palm of your hand. Phil Grandy designed the MV software to have the best features, and so far the early reviews have been great. You can plot charts on an intraday basis as well as on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. There is also a built-in watch list that you can customize to your liking. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
PhilsGang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil's subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
President Obama is going to speak at an event here in New York, a Wall Street investment bank, for $400,000 fee. You were critical of Hillary Clinton for taking money like that. What do you say about President Obama making an even larger fee?
I think at a time when people are so frustrated with the power of Wall Street and the big money interests, I think it is unfortunate that President Obama is doing this.
What do you think about President Obama accepting $400,000 from Wall Street?
Well, I was troubled by that.
Yeah, that's Elizabeth Warren. She was troubled by it because she's saying, I wonder if I'm going to be able to make that kind of money once I'm president and I get out of office. That's all he was working for. He wasn't working for you or me. Obama wasn't working for us. If he was, we would have an economy that was growing at least by 3%. Not 0.7%, not 1.8%. Please understand, I don't care if you love them or not, just open up your windows. Just don't be Republican, don't be Democrat, don't be a socialist, don't be a communist, don't be a progressive. Just use your head. Why are they giving him $400,000 to speak? Because the deal he made with the banksters as a candidate, those fat cat banksters that he said he didn't go to Washington, he didn't go get the Oval Office to help them. Exactly why he was there, because he made a deal. You fund my election, and remember, it was the bankers. Go look it up. It was the fat cat bankers who gave him all the money. And as a return, he said, I will in turn. They asked him to please do quantitative easing. What's quantitative easing? The printing of money that he hands to the banks, the Federal Reserve gives to the banks at no cost, no interest. So how would you like to be a bank? And the money you loan, you don't have to pay anything on it. Those windfall profits amount to $4 trillion. That was a $4 trillion gift that Obama gave to these banks. And he lied to us.
I did not run for office to be helping out a bunch of fat cat bankers.
Yes, he did. Just like he lied to us about Obamacare. You can keep your you can keep your health care. You can keep your doctor. He lied about when he made that deal, he already made a deal with them. I'll give you quantitative easing. I'll go print the money. And who did that kill? That killed savers. Because savers, to give interest-free money to the 9 largest fat cat bankers, we had to take the savers who were getting 5% on their passbooks and drop in CDs, drop it down to near zero to subsidize. Savers lost $450 billion a year because they were subsidizing the banks. And he stood up there, Obama, bold as hell, and lied. So these fat cap bankers are going to now take care of him. These were the same. Now, there was another deal he made too, remember. These were the same fat cap bankers who were responsible for wiping out Main Street of $41 trillion in wealth. Wiped it right out. $41 trillion in wealth. They were responsible for the 8 million jobs that you lost, and were responsible for the 12 million homes that were foreclosed on. These were the same 9 banksters who he took care of and cut a deal. You make me president, I'll make you wealthy. And he did. But here's the deal. There was another deal he made. The bankster said, once you are in the Oval Office, we're going to fund you, but we need you to appoint as Attorney General my close friend, your close friend, Eric Holder. And Trump said, I have no problem with that. He's my best friend. But he was also Eric Holder. He owned a Washington law firm named Covington Burling. And he represented this office represented the 9 largest banks in this country, Wall Street banks, the CEOs. So they were scared because, see, these guys were so scared, these bankers, they thought they were going to go to jail like what happened in the savings and loan crisis. Those guys all went to jail. So instead, he cut a deal. He said, okay, you take care of me. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure you make $4 trillion. I'm going to give you a $4 trillion gift. I'm going to do quantitative easing, and I'm going to put my friend in, which I have no problem because he's my closest friend anyways. I'll put Holder in, and this way here, you will not have to worry about being prosecuted. Remember?
I am concerned that the size of some of these institutions, if you do prosecute, if you do bring a criminal charge, it will have a negative impact on the national economy, perhaps even the world economy.
Well, wait a minute. The savings and loan, that wasn't a problem. You didn't hear the Attorney General come out during the savings and loan and say, "Oh, well, we couldn't prosecute." Oh, I can't think of his name. He had a bank in Arizona. Oh, I can't think of his name. He went to jail for about 10 years. No problem back then. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. So you say, well, what's this got to do with the economy? Oh, it's got a lot to do with the economy because that quantitative easing for 8 years, those low zero interest rates killed our economy. Because with the 0% interest rate, while the banks were making money, remember the banks were told not to loan, and they didn't loan. But also with that 0% interest money, they were loaning that money to corporations. And the CEOs of corporations took that money and they bought their own shares back instead of taking that money and plowing it into their companies to buy equipment, capital investment. And from capital investment, you get better productivity. From better productivity, you get higher wages. And with higher wages and productivity, you start hiring more people. But they didn't do any of that. They took the money and put it in their pocket. They bought their own shares back. So stocks now are 50, 60% higher than where they should be. And that is why I want you to come back right after this break, because we're going to make some money. That's right. Show you how to make some money on this. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Phil's Gang offers one of the best collections of charts available on the internet. We built the MaxVest software to have the best features, and so far, the early reviews have been great. So don't just be an investor, be a Max investor with Phil's Gang Max Investor 1000 stock charts. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus, and so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will?
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, remember, call, here's the number, 877-600-GANG to join my gang. That's 877-600-GANG. It's only $39.95. It's the best online teaching format in the country. I really believe that. And I have different programs for different folks. People who are just so busy, who don't have time to learn anything, don't have time to come to our online classes, don't even have time to go to any of the classes that are archived. They just don't have time. But they know they got to make some money for retirement. Social Security's not going to do it. I have a wonderful program where you just follow me in exchange-traded funds. Right now I have 3 of them, and you stay, and I'll stay with these same 3 all year. And you just follow me and do what I do. When I add, you add to your position. When I take my position off, you take your position off. When I say run like hell, you run like hell. It's that simple. You just follow me. Nobody else in the country would do that because they'd be embarrassed. They'd be embarrassed. We started this thing about 6 weeks ago, and in 25 days, the market was going sideways, stuck going sideways. So at this point right now, with all the crazy stuff going on, those 3 hedge funds, after about 4 weeks now, 5 weeks, we have one of those hedge funds. I'm sorry, one of the exchange traded funds. We're up about 8%, 7-8%. Another one we're down 1.4%. Another one down 3%. Put them all together, and we've been working these. And we just started with this. We're still ahead. These are exchange traded funds, and you follow me all year. So I'm sitting there managing the position for us. I'm in it, and again, you don't send me money. You don't come into my position. I'm not a hedge fund, okay? So you just go ahead, and if you want to take the same exchange-traded fund like the Spiders, or like we got gas right now, we got a beautiful exchange-traded fund, gas. Matter of fact, it's on its way back up again. Then what you do is just follow me, and you mimic what I do. That's all. So simple, so easy. Or if you want to be active, you got the classes, you got the updates, you got everything. There's nothing better. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And for those people who just say, I'm just too busy, man, you got to do something. Your Social Security is not going to work for you. You think your 401k is going to work for you with these crooks on Wall Street? No. So just follow me on these exchange-traded funds. After a month or 2, you don't think it's working for you? That's it. You invested in yourself, $39.95. Okay, here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Okay, I got to wrap this up. This is unbelievable. So think about this. Now, I want to play this one more time. I want you to get the real effect of this.
I am concerned that the size of some of these institutions, if you do prosecute, if you do bring a criminal charge, it will have a negative impact on the national economy.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that? So let's go back now. That's Holder. Let's go back to Ed Meese, the Attorney General. The savings and loan, that mess was 1/17 the size of the financial crisis in 2008. 1/17 the size, both in terms of losses and the amount of fraud. So in that crisis, the savings and loan regulators made over 30,000 criminal referrals. That's right. And produced over 1,000 felony convictions. Felony convictions. And so these people went to court and they went to jail. The FBI, the Justice Department, they're all involved. These people went to jail. Now let's compare. The Office of the Thrift now, 2008, which is supposed to regulate Countrywide and Washington Mutual and AGI and Goldman Sachs and that crooked J.P. Morgan. Guess what? They made 0 criminal referrals compared to 30,000 criminal referrals at the savings and loan. The Office of Comptroller of the Currency was supposed to regulate the largest national banks, made 0 criminal referrals. Are you kidding? Why? Because the deal was cut with Obama. Holder had his own law firm. Holder was represented in private practice the same 9 fat cats. And the deal was put him at the attorney general so we're not going to get prosecuted. We'll fund your campaign. All we want back in return, you do quantitative easing, knock the interest rates down to zero so we can make $4 trillion. And that's what he did. These banks made $4 trillion, a windfall of $4 trillion. And then they destroyed the country, keeping interest rates at zero. And everybody said, well, why'd they keep interest rates at zero for so many years? They had no choice. That was the deal that Obama made. And Obama had to get reelected. That was the deal. He sold our country out. And keeping those rates so low has killed the savings. And when you kill savings, if you don't have savings, small businesses have no place to go to borrow money. And it's the savings that can that contribute 75% of all of the jobs, for God's sakes. So for 8 years, this country was tied up, arms behind her back, because Obama put a sign out for sale. And he cut a deal with these guys. And for him to say, oh, I never made a deal. Really? That's why you're getting $400,000 to make a speech 30 seconds? Unbelievable. 30 minutes? Let's go.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Boy, it makes me grumpy. Okay, so what's going on? Well, we had that big rally Sunday night, a week ago, Sunday, the big rally, because France was all upset that they thought the winner was going to be Le Pen, and she was going to get rid of France, take France out of the Eurozone. And then, of course, it didn't work out that way. And the favorite, Macron, he's going to be the president. They still need a race. They're going to have the final race in election, I think, May 1st. And now France was happy, and they said, well, good, we're going to stay in the euro. And then all the hedge fund managers who bet that the euro was going to crash because they thought Le Pen was going to win. Le Pen was going to win. They all had to scramble, buy all their shares back, buy all their dollars back. That ran the stock market up in Europe. Unbelievable. Hedge fund managers from all over the world, the United States, they're unwinding positions. They had to buy the dollar. They had to buy the cover their zeros, the euro that they were short. We had this big rally. I said, everybody, wait a minute. Don't get excited. I said, come Tuesday. There'll be a little bit more action come Tuesday. We got some earnings. But I said, by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, this market's going to stop going up. It's going to calm down, and the market's going to start selling off. And it's exactly what I said it was going to happen is now happening. So we got some great stocks that we're working with right now, okay, that are going to be ideal. And so we have UA, Under Armour. So why don't you join the gang? And if you want to do individual stocks, follow me and Under Armour. That's going to be a terrific stock. It's setting up beautifully right now. Under Armour. Another stock that's setting up beautifully is Target, TGT. And Ralph Lauren. These are, especially Ralph Lauren, setting up beautifully. These are stocks that have been beaten down. These are stocks that nobody wants. These are the worst stocks in the world. Everybody hates these stocks. These are the ones you want to buy. And you start out, so what you can do is just follow me. That's all. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Just follow me. You don't give me any money. This is not a fund. You just follow me. And then you go online with your own online broker and buy these things, okay? I mean, it's the best way to do it. Terrific. So we got UA, Target, Ralph Lauren, Teva. That's another one that's ready. That's going to start taking off. Oils. Oils are getting beat up so badly. Oil, so bad. But guess what? That's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. Opportunity. You know, talking about hedge funds. Do you remember when President Trump said how he was going to go after these hedge funds? We'll talk about that when we get back, and more stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Many of you do not have time to be in individual stocks. You don't have time to learn. Well, I have a solution. As I invest in my own exchange-traded fund, like the Spiders, you now can follow me. Every time I do something, you do exactly what I do. It's a great opportunity. Join philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Hey gang, be sure to join Phil Grandy at Michael's on East in Sarasota on Wednesday, May 10th for an open discussion presented by Tampa's AM 860, The Answer, called Taking an Honest Look at the First 100 Days of the Trump Presidency. Phil will be joined by Mike Gallagher, Larry Elder, Captain Matt Bruce, and Bill Bunkley. The VIP reception starts at 5:30 and the main event is at 7 p.m. Again, that's Wednesday, May 10th at Michael's on East in Sarasota. For all ticket information, simply go to philsgang.com and click on the banner on the homepage.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Phil's Gang, we offer a choice of high-power, color-coded stock charts, all seamlessly integrated, so you can tackle the market the way you want to. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 Stock Charts. From Phil's Gang are high-performance HTML5 web-based charts that work on any browser and device, so you can put live streaming data and fully interactive charts in the palm of your hand. Phil Grandy designed the MV software to have the best features, and so far the early reviews have been great. You can plot charts on an intraday basis as well as on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. There is also a built-in watch list that you can customize to your liking. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
I hate to say this on television because it sounds like such a wild idea, but Stuart, it's almost as if there was some kind of force in the Republican Party that did not want to see Trump succeed. I know that sounds crazy, but it's almost like that.
You think there's something going on amongst moderate Republicans or whomsoever that anti-Trump within the Republican Party? Really?
I don't know, but we really did bend over backwards. We compromised again and again.
That's Louis Goldberg. He's right. I said that. How many times did I say that? I said they're going to screw Trump. Now, Trump's $7.8 trillion tax cut, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this year. Are you kidding? It's not going to happen. And his health care bill, forget it. This is not going to happen either this year. And that's why I keep begging you, this market is 50% overbought. Okay, which means that this market will correct. Now, until it corrects, just follow me. As stocks go up, we will be going up with the stocks and making money on the way up. But the important thing is, when this market turns, we'll be out. And not only out, but making money as it goes down, which you can't do with your 401k. You're not allowed to do with your 401k. And when you call your planner, your money manager, go, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Buy more stocks. Cost average down, they tell you. Just follow me. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. They're at the phone now. It's just $39.95. Follow me for 4 weeks. By the way, beautiful exchange-traded fund. I've been watching the energies, okay? Energy. XLE, a beautiful basket of energy, okay, of all the different oil stocks, energy stocks, XLE, starting to set up beautifully. And I'm going to put that on my MV2 chart. And when that's ready to go, you can follow me on XLE. Or just follow me on the ones I have right now. I got some beautiful. I got XLI, industrials. I got a nice exchange-traded fund I'm following that I'm in every day, which is gas. And I have the gas one. I have I'm shorting the S&P. So all you do is just copy what I do. All right. Here's the number: 877-600-GANG. Join now. All right. Listen. Let me finish this up quickly. Do you remember this?
The hedge funds guys didn't build this country. These are guys that shift paper around and they get lucky. Look, they're energetic. They're very smart. But a lot of them, it's like they're paper pushers. They make a fortune. They pay no tax. It's ridiculous.
But wait a minute. I'm upset. I'm frustrated. Did you hear what he said? The president? And I know him. The president. When he was a candidate, he said he's going to reshape our tax code and he was going to nail these parasites. Hedge funds are parasites. These hedge fund managers are parasites. These parasites make a fortune and they don't contribute anything. Nothing to society. Nothing. So they were paying, okay, 39%. They're going to reduce he's going to reduce their taxes down to 15%. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Hedge fund managers create no value and you're going to drop their taxes to 15%, while small businesses like mine, I'm only going to drop down to 35%, but you're going to take care of these parasites? Are you nuts? What's going on here? I'm really upset about that. What's he doing? Trump forgot that hedge fund managers is a zero-sum game. They take money out of one set of pockets, put it into another set of pockets. That's it. Hedge fund managers move money to where it can make more money. They create no social value compared to take a healthcare provider. A healthcare provider who makes $32,000 a year adds value to society compared to an average hedge fund manager who makes $200 or $125 million, contributes nothing to society. I mean, a healthcare provider, think of what they do. They feed people, they bathe people, they empty their bedpans, they dress them, and they make $32,000. But boy, the contribution they make to society is wonderful compared to these hedge fund managers. So he's going to drop the taxes. Look, a small business owner, they should be dropping our taxes down to 5%. Because we build America. A small business owner, it takes years to build a business. You have to take risk. You don't get no help from the state or the government. You apply your own blood, your own sweat. You work 12, 15 hours a day, rarely take a vacation, rarely take a day off when you're building your business. And when you go through rough patches, you don't even take a pay yourself so you can make sure you can continue to pay the workers who are working for you, especially those with young families. If you own a business, any businessman will tell you, a small business, how many times have you gone out without taking a pay when you go through a rough patch to keep your people going? Do you think hedge funds do that? What are you, nuts? That's crazy. So that's making me grumpy. Finally, let's talk about the estate tax. Finally, though, give credit to Trump where credit's due. He's getting rid of that cruel, unfair, confiscatory, if that's even a word, estate tax where they confiscate your money, which will, this is unbelievable. The estate tax is brutal. It's a double taxation. So I worked my whole life building my business, and then I pay taxes, and then when I die and I want to pass it on to my family, they have to pay a transfer tax again. And they got to sell the business. Farms are getting killed. That's why we have no more small family farms, because they had to sell the farm. They didn't have the money. They couldn't even go to the bank and borrow. Now Trump, he's got to be congratulated for that and lowering that ridiculous tax. I mean, that is one of the cruelest taxes. That's as cruel as a payroll tax. Payroll tax is cruel, very cruel. But again, I think you got to give them credit for reducing corporate taxes from 35% to 15%. Reduce the tax on corporate dividends to 20% from 23.8%. These are all good things, but he's not going to get it through this year. He's not going to get it through because he's got too many enemies. They want to see him fail. The Republicans want to see him fail. Now, the idea of lowering the taxes from 35% to 15% will give much more money to large corporations. And that reduction, that 35 to 15%, that would prevent a stock market crash. Because that means if they reduce a company's tax burden from 35 to 15%, their earnings would go up $15. That would fill in the PE ratio that's now at 17, which is blown up, and which should be at 14. That'll fill it in, but he's not going to be able to do that. It's not going to happen. So while they all think it is, here's what I want you to do. Join my gang, join me, and why don't you follow me on the SPDR Exchange Traded Fund, or you can do individual stocks, follow the ones I'm in, and just follow me and copy what I'm doing. But here's the beautiful thing. When this market does correct, until it corrects, and the market's going up, we'll make money. But when it corrects, we're not going to sit there like dopes and get hammered like you did with the dot-com crash, you did with the housing crash. You're not going to do that this time. This time you're going to follow me. Oh, by the way, don't forget, get your ticket May 10th. I'm going to be at Michael's on East here in Sarasota, Florida. Join myself and Mike Gallagher and Larry Elder and Captain Matt Bruce and Bill Bunkley. I always pronounce the poor man's name wrong. And it's going to be fun. So it's going to be about the President Trump's first 100 days. And I'm going to be honest. When you ask me questions from the audience and what I think about is, I'm going to tell you what the great things he did in 100 days. I'm going to tell you the stupid things he did in the first 100 days. You know, because I know him and he's done things for me and we're friends. I'm not going to sit there and cover his butt. He wouldn't want me to do it. I'm going to tell it as it is, just like I said with this hedge fund stupidity. I mean, can you imagine giving these monsters, but give them a tax break to 15%? But what really everybody should be so outraged today with that $400,000 that Obama is getting when he lied to us. But here's what's really funny. Here's why you want to join my gang and follow me with charts. Here's why you want to join me. Listen to this stupidity.
It hasn't been this overvalued except a couple times in history. So I'm not saying pull out of the market. I'm saying it looks dangerous now.
We're in a lower interest rate world. We shouldn't use a 10-year lagging average now, especially with the growth that we're seeing. And so therefore...
He says it's not overvalued. Everybody's got a different idea. Join my gang. I got one idea.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career